back in. Post-ups here tonight. 15. What's killing the Bulls, though, is that only Scotty and Michael are playing.
And Carmelo beginning to show some signs here in the third quarter. Scottie Pippen able to slither his way in off the box out, and with the foul, it is on John Stockton. Reminder, NBC Sports will continue its coverage of the 97th U.S. Open. That's tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern, 9:30 in the West, right here on NBC. The British Open champion Tom Lehman with a one-stroke lead, but 4 strokes behind. A fellow by the name of Tiger Woods, who has played his way back into contention with a round of 67 today. Our coverage continues tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, right here on NBC. Just under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter, and it's the Jazz by 5.
Mark, Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan have over 75% of the offense for Chicago. Rodman has 0 offensive rebounds, just 7 for the entire series so far for Rodman. Last year in Seattle, he had 41 offense.
Oh, but a beautiful play by Dennis Rodman to draw that foul. Offensive foul on John Stockton.
Well, Utah has had trouble with the pick and roll up here, and this is where Dennis Rodman plays it best. He actually made the little bump and the flop back. John Stockton agrees with me.
How can John Stockton knock Dennis Rodman down? Dennis Rodman's in there battling with Karl Malone.
Well, for Stockton, it's number 3. Here's Jordan putting moves on Russell. Resetting, firing. Rebounded by Ostertag.
Well, one thing Chicago could do, give the ball to Brian Williams up around the top of the key elbows area. He can beat Ostertag off the dribble. He may not score, but it might enable Dennis Rodman to get his first offensive rebound, or somebody else.
Stockton, nicely done. Off the fake, John Stockton. He has 10 points.
And it's all one-on-one for Chicago. It's Michael making his move, Scotty doing his, and everybody else standing there watching.
Utah by 7. The Bulls have missed their last 5 shots. And some sloppy pass work. Jordan, yes! He thought it was foul.
How is that not a foul? Ostertag hammering down.
The Jazz by 5. 5.5 remaining in the third quarter. And now the foul is called on Rodman in a animated conversation with Bennett Salvatore. That's 3 on Dennis.
Terrific pass by Dennis Rodman as Michael Jordan had to hang in the air those extra couple of seconds as only he can, knowing he's in trouble with the 7'2" shot blocker, but he was just able to outlast Ostertag.
And apparently they changed the foul call. It was not Rodman. Now they say Harper. So Harper is called for his third foul, and the substitution for the Bulls, Randy Brown, is checked in for the first time with Howard Isley coming on for John Stockton. A lot of whistles here in the third quarter. Again, the call against Chicago. It's number 4 on Scottie Pippen.
Michael Jordan controlling everything here for Chicago. 50% shooting, the rest of the team ice cold. Michael with 50% of the points as well. I'm wondering if Dennis Rodman had thrown his arms in the air like Michael did. I bet Dennis would have got a technical foul there, which would have been his second for the ejection.
And that foul by Pippen puts the Bulls over the foul limit. Ryan Russell at the line for the first time. He has 10 points.
I remember last year in Game 5 of the finals in Seattle, on about the 3rd play of the game, Dennis Rodman just running back up the floor, just kind of raised his eyebrows at referee Joe Crawford and got a technical foul.
The Jazz up by 7. Utah has led by as many as 10. Here's Pippen. He got the step and foul. And it may be a flagrant. A hard foul offered up by Ostertag.
And these two have met before, Greg Ostertag and Scottie Pippen. And Scottie Pippen taking it to the basket. And that actually was a clean block. There may have been some contact along the way, but clearly Greg Ostertag got a good chunk of the ball, and it did not look like he was trying to take a hard foul on Scottie Pippen.
I don't think this is a flagrant foul, man. I think this is a decent block. They hit him in the head afterward, but the history between these two guys that you were mentioning, where Scottie leg whipped him a little bit and some underneath the basket activity, and then Ostertag with a very hard foul that led into technical foul back in Utah.
I would think more from the precautionary point of view from the officials looking to stop what might happen. So they called the flagrant. Jordan got the step and held by Russell. And for Utah, that is team foul number 5. So the Bulls are also going to the line.
Chicago rediscovering what they found in Game 5 in Utah. Take the ball to the basket. When your offense is sluggish, the jump shots aren't going, drive to the goal, where you may either score, get an offensive rebound, or more importantly, do this, get to the foul line.
And Jordan is now 6 of 7 at the line.
Michael Jordan, when they win, 40 attempts in 3 games, terrific average, not getting to the line at all in the losses.
We were talking earlier about the dynamic duos in the history of the NBA. Well, the duo of Jordan and Pippen have accounted for 22 of the Bulls' last 25 points. It's a 4-point Jazz lead. Isley is playing for Stockton. Hornacek with the shot clock running down, and a foul, pushing foul on Jordan. That's his second.
Barb, I like the substitution of Randy Brown here. Steve Kerr has not been getting it done. Now Randy comes in, and Isley has been playing so well that Phil Jackson thinking a little bit of defense here with Brown.
Well, Phil Jackson went to that in an earlier game, and Utah went with the defense, realizing that Isley does a remarkable job for playing so few minutes, about 10 minutes a game, but when he comes in, rarely makes a mistake. Either he's been able to score or get the ball to the right people.
And Isley has played so aggressively on the offensive end, and in those limited minutes, that's truly remarkable.
And Hornacek shot just under 90% at the line this season, as you mentioned earlier, Bill.